Hello everybody and welcome back to another LEGO Batman 3 episode. In the last episode we completed the whole game. We did all the DLC levels and the bonus level and everything. And yes, I have 100% completed this game, which is amazing. It actually took me way less than I thought it was going to. It only took me like 3 or 4 days to 100% complete this game, which is awesome. So this is going to be my ranking of every vehicle and character in LEGO Batman 3. So I'm going to start with the vehicles. I'm not going to fly any of them or anything. I'm just going to base off how they look every time when I spawn them in. So this will be a little bit longer than we're used to because we're doing vehicles and the people, and there's a lot of people in this one. This is probably the biggest set of characters that we've ever had in a game like this. I think it even beats out like a Marvel Superheroes one, maybe. So it's 147. So let's just get into it. First is the Batcopter. I actually have a soft spot for this vehicle because I actually own it in real life. I think this is one of the only no, it's not. I shouldn't even say that. I was gonna say one of the only DC vehicles that I own, but actually that's a lie. I actually own a lot. But this was one of my first DC vehicles, I should say that. So that's why it holds a special place in my heart. So I'm going to start off with an S rank, which usually never happens. But it's an S rank because I have that sentimental nostalgic value. Also, I should say, if you guys don't know how we rank things here, this is the first ranking video you ever seen of mine. Highest rank is S, lowest rank is D. And it's my list, so don't get mad in the comments. I bet everyone has their own list, so yeah. Next is the Bat Pod, I think it was what? Yeah, the Bat Pod. Sick. Actually, I think I'm going to pick a flying character for this so I can actually see off the ground and stuff. I like the solar panel look on the side. I like how it looks like a bat and everything. But it's not the same as the Batwing. It doesn't give me that itch, you know. So I'm going to give it a C. Very average design. I like the solar panel. So solar panel wings are probably my favorite part of it. But all the rest is kind of short. I know it's supposed to be half of the spaceship or whatever from the game, but I don't know. I just like the Batwing. Then here's the Batpod Robin's version, which is his little pod. I like how the best part of it is how they make it look like a bird, like a robin. But other than that, it's kind of a shit vehicle. It's so tiny. You're definitely gonna get blown up in this thing. One rogue hit from a bullet, and Batman's can take a bullet. This one cannot. So a D tier, not really my thing. Next is the Batwing. And I'm not gonna lie, this is one of my least favorite Batwing designs. Also, this version of it is so little, but it looks like a biplane, which is very weird. I like the more jet-looking Batwings. So this is not my favorite. So I'm going to rank it a D as well. It's actually probably my least favorite Batwing design. It looks kind of like Scarecrow's thing from the first one. It's kind of weird. Next is Brainiac's Skull Ship. I like the little plate down version, and this is the one that you get in the set too, which I do not have, but I really like the detail with the tentacles and the skull and everything. It's a very good basic design for it, and I think it gets the job done. So I think I'm going to rank that AS as well. Next is the Green Lantern jet, which I'm going to guess is like a construct that he makes. It's a very tiny plane, which I guess has to be still, but it's just too chunky for me. It's kind of cool, but kind of meh. I'm going to rank it a D as well. Looks too chunky. The proportions are all off. That's going to be a lot of my rankings, I feel like, for a lot of these things. So next is the Javelin, which is one of the Justice League starships. It looks pretty cool. It's very plain. You see this throughout most of the story in the hangar. Yeah, it's very plain. I'm going to rank it a C because it's very average in my eyes. So nothing really special about the Javelin. Next is the Joker helicopter, which is an oldie but a goodie, but it's not the original Joker's helicopter, which makes me mad because the Joker's original helicopter was fucking fantastic. If it's not broke, don't fix it. is my saying, but it's still kind of cool. Joker Bomb on it is kind of cool. I'm gonna give it a C tier, very average. Nothing really is getting above a C unless it's S right now. I feel like it's either shit or good with the lantern things. And the next is literally just is the Orange Lantern Jet, which is the Green Lantern Jet just in orange. But which is really weird to me why they picked to give Larfleeze the jet instead of just the Green Lantern Jet or giving all of the lanterns a jet. Larfleeze is a very rogue option to be the only other lantern to get a jet. I'm gonna give it a D as well though because of the proportions, but I do like the no, they're about the same. I was gonna say I like Larfleeze more, but I do like Howl's one, and plus it fixed Howl. Next is the Bat from the Dark Knight trilogy. It looks cool for anything if it wasn't Batman, I feel like. Because here's the thing. I wasn't a big fan of it in The Dark Knight. And I don't know why. It just doesn't look like a Batman vehicle to me. It's just not a Batman vehicle. Like, if it was, like, any other franchise not owning to Batman, like hear me out. This, as a, I was gonna say Injustice, that's not right. What's the Syndicate that Superman's villains that uses alien tech? I don't know now, and it's gonna piss me off too. Um, Intergang. Intergang was it. I was scrolling through Google to look it up, but I couldn't even find it on Google. But as I was typing in, like, Evil, Superman, Syndicate, I was like, Intergang, that's what it is. So, yeah, if that was, hear me out, if that was an Intergang shuttle, perfect. Looks exactly like an Intergang shuttle. But the Bat is not my favorite of Batman's arsenal. So I think it's still cool looking though. I'm gonna give it a B, but the other one's just my own bias. Next is the Whirly Bat. I actually enjoy the Whirly Bat a lot, but it's not very practical. I'm gonna give it a C because it's very average and I don't hate it. I would actually, if I had to do races in the sky in this game without a flying character, I would have probably used the Whirly Bat. But yeah, it's nothing too special, and it looks not very. I feel like you would die using it. Next is the Invisible Ship, which is what Wonder Woman flies. This is a littler version of it, and I like it except for the wings. The wings that go out like that kind of throw me off of it. I like how it kind of looks invisible, kind of transparent or whatever. I'm gonna give it a B as well, because the only thing I really don't like about it is the wings, but it makes it unique enough, which I don't hate. Oh, that's the invisible ship. This is the invisible jet. Oh, they're two different things, I guess, apparently. Okay, now this is what I want the invisible jet to be. Also, this transparent is way cooler than the other ones. I'm going to give this one an A tier. Just because it's simple, it's not going to get an S, but this is exactly what I want the invisible jet to look like. It looks fucking awesome. A tier. Next, I think these are the DLC ones now, is the Black Zero dropship, which is from Man of Steel DLC, which is Zod's ship that's in the Lego set, at least. I like this ship a lot. It looks very good. I don't know if it's actually in the movie because I haven't seen the movie since it came out in theaters and I was a child then. But it still looks very, very cool. I'm going to give this one an A too because I really like that design. And honestly, I kind of wish I had the set for it. It looks pretty cool. And next is from the Bizarro DLC. It's the little cruiser that Darkseid gets when you get his Lego set. And I'm giving this one a D tier because A, Darkseid doesn't need a jet. He can literally fly. So he doesn't need this little shuttle. Also, it's so tiny for Darkseid. Darkseid should have like a huge ship. And plus, why does Darkseid need the gun when he has Omega Beams? D, unpractical, dumb. So next, going to the ground vehicles. Next is the classic TV Batmobile, which I'm giving an S right off the bat because it's fucking amazing. It looks exactly like it should be. I wish I had like the UCS set of this, like the expensive one of this. My buddy has it, and it's such a cool Lego set. I wish I had it. So yeah, S, 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 S. Next is the classic TV Batmobile Mini. I'm going to give this one, it's a cool mini build, but I'm going to give it a D because it doesn't look like the Batmobile, but it's a cool little mini build of it, but the big one is better. As you'll tell when I go through this, I don't really like the main versions of anything. Banana Truck. This is the one in the Gorilla Grodd set that you can get. D tier because what the fuck is that doing in this game? It's very whack and out of proportion here. Bane's tumbler, so it's not Batman's, it's when Bane has it. Oh, it's mini too. I don't like the Bane logo on the front of it. Also, the tumbler's not my favorite Batman. Batmobile. I have appreciation for it. Like, I have the UCS one that, like, costs like $300. I did buy it because it's so cool. I like that. I like the Lego of it. It's really cool. But it's still not my favorite. But I'm no hate on it because I've actually grown to like it more than I have. But would I rather Batman have the tumbler or a Batmobile? It's going to be the Batmobile 100% of the time. I will never pick the tumbler over the Batmobile ever. But as Bane's tumbler, I'm going to give it a B tier because it looks like a good tumbler. But I don't like it. I wish it was black. And I wish I had like the bat symbols on it with all the Bane's, without all the Bane stuff. So, I think I do have a Batman tumbler in here somewhere, right? Yeah, it's all the way at the end. I think that's part of the DLC too, right? It has to be, I'm guessing. Okay, next is Bane's Mole Machine, which is a classic thing if you like the Legos. Bane Mole Machine like that. Because it got popular after Lego Batman 2. I'm going to give it a D, though, because Bane don't need no mole machine. But it's still a cool concept, I guess, for the Lego games. And it's iconic. But it's still getting the lowest tier for me because Bane doesn't need that. I would never use Bane with a mole machine. Next is the Bat Buggy. Okay. This is, for literally every single driving race, I use the Bat Buggy. Because I like me a little more compact car when I do the races. So I use this awful looking Bat Buggy, but I'm still gonna have to rank it a D. I was gonna rank it higher because I used it for everything, but I literally can't. It's a horrible looking car. Great driving though, but it looks dog shit. So yeah, gonna rank that at D as well. Also, what is with this jazz music in the background? When I was doing, I mean, it's great for the video, but like when I was doing this thing the whole time, there was none of this like 1960s jazz music, so I don't know why it's doing that now. Next is the Batcycle. I actually really like this Batcycle design. I think I have this. I have this Batcycle. Where? Don't ask me where, because I have no clue where this Batcycle's at. But great design. It is kind of chunky. We're just gonna lower it, but I still really like it, and I own it. So, a little bias for you there. So that's gonna be a B tier. I can't justify giving it any more than a B tier, but it's a very cool Batcycle. I think that the Batcycle in this new Lego Batman game that's coming out is gonna be 10 times better than that one. Next is the Batmobile design, and like I said, I have bias because I actually own this Batmobile too, and I would rather have a Batmobile over a Tumbler any time. And since this is the only Lego Batmobile I actually own, I actually have really big nostalgia over it. Even though it doesn't really look like a Batmobile, but I like it anyway because of that I own it. I'm giving it an S tier, like I said. So it's very much biased, but this is my list, so I can have all the bias I want. So, S tier. Love that Batmobile. And I still have it to this day. It's on my shelf at my parents' house, so it's great. Next is the 1989 Batmobile, which is straight from Michael Keaton's movies. It's actually a great looking Batmobile in Lego. I think the Lego really does this version of the Batmobile justice, and the new one that's coming out, especially for the new Lego Batman game, looks amazing. So, if they make this Lego Batmobile in person, I might get it, but I'm not paying the money to buy it in the shadow box that they made because the shadow box is a waste. But still a great Batmobile. I'm giving it an A tier. It's not as good as the other Batmobile because I have nostalgia for it, but the design I think is definitely better. So A tier. Next is Catwoman's motorcycle. Catwoman's motorcycle has not changed since the beginning of the sets. It looks like this the whole time. And why Catwoman gets a motorcycle and it's like a huge thing, and because of this Lego games, like a big thing in Lego games, Catwoman has a motorcycle. It's kind of weird to me. Like Bane's Mole Machine. Bane doesn't have a mole machine like anywhere else, but it's got really popular because of the Lego games. Catwoman rarely doesn't have like a motorcycle like anywhere else, especially like a purple motorcycle like that, but it got made, and I do think that this is more likely to happen in like the comics and stuff was the purple motorcycle, but so it got popular, I feel like, from the Lego games, because every Lego game has Catwoman's motorcycle and it's purple, and every Lego set, how you get Catwoman is basically a motorcycle chase. It's probably, I don't really like it, and it always looks the same too. It always looks like this too. I'm gonna give it a C. Nostalgic, but more useful than Bane's Mole Machine, but still not my favorite design. Next is Cyborg Sports Car. When does Cyborg ever drive a sports car and that looks like this? D tier. It's just a sports car and they named it Cyborgs just to have it in here. Also, the only time I ever known Cyborg to drive in a car is when Victor Stone almost dies in a car crash and his mom dies and he has to rebuild his dad has to rebuild him as Cyborg. That's the only time I've ever known Cyborg to drive a car or be in a car. So D tier. Another D tier, the Flashmobile. Really? The Flash is the fastest man alive and you think he needs a van? Yeah, sure. Also, it's a shit design for a van anyway. Hate it. The red and yellow, gross. Looks like a McDonald's van. D tier. Next is Joker's Steamroller, which I actually really like. I think this definitely screams Joker. I like this more than the new Joker helicopter. And Joker having a steamroller just is great. I know he doesn't really have it anywhere else in media, and they got popular off of Lego games as well, but it just screams Joker, and I will give it a B tier because it is very nostalgic, and I really like it. Next is Bruce Wayne's compact sports car. What the heck is this? I know I didn't say I was going to ride anything, but I never, like I said, the only one I ever drove was the Bat Buggy. I never like pulled any of the other ones out. Why is this so tiny? It's like a one of those little kid cars that you buy like little children so they can race. What the heck? This is crazy. A little toy car. It's zooming too. What the heck? Yeah, D tier. Bruce Wayne's never gonna ride this little toy car. I knew this says as soon as it said compact, I was gonna be like, what? I was gonna hate it, but that's crazy. I enjoy it for anything else, but Bruce Wayne's car, no. Next is Robin's Redbird cycle. I don't mind this. It actually suits Robin well. The colors are fantastic, just the red and black, not like the whole colorful stuff that they did in Lego Batman 1 and 2. And I think like I could see Red Robin riding this. I could see Tim Drake Robin riding this. I don't think I could see Dick riding this. Dick is colorful. Tim Drake is not. So I would definitely say that this is a Tim Drake motorcycle, and I think it looks fantastic. And I think he would even ride this when he's Red Robin. And I like how it's not so compact as like the regular Batman Batcycle. I'm gonna rank this a B tier. B tier. I can't justify giving it an A tier. I was about to give it an A tier, but I can't justify it. Next, I think is it's the DLC vehicles, which is the Joker Mobile from the 75th anniversary Lego Batman DLC, which is actually the car from the anime series. I am so glad. I actually have a toy of this. I think it's like a McDonald's toy or something. Maybe it's not a McDonald's toy. Maybe it is. I actually have this car as a toy when I was young. But I love how they made it into the Lego. I think it was a great addition for the 75th annual Batman anniversary set. I love the little face in front of it because it does have that. And I just like the model of car it is. It's so cool. I'm going to also give this one an S tier. It's an amazing car, and I'm so glad that they added this as DLC. It's definitely a worthy plus to the DLC. Next is the Batpod, which I wish they would have just named this the Bat Cycle, because I don't think the naming it the Batpod is really cool. But honestly, this is a great version. The Batpod is a great version of the Bat Cycle. I actually really enjoy this a lot. The more like militarized Bat Cycle. I know that's what the whole thing was with the cars, is make them more like militarized vehicles, but I don't enjoy it. I like them just being like fast, like luxury cars. I actually think the Batman movie with Robert Pattinson does the Batmobile really good justice because it's very realistic, and it screams what Batman would do to a car. So it's not militarized, but it's not like luxury Batmobile like you would think. Could definitely take a punch, so definitely like it. But back to the Batpod, great version of the Bat Cycle. It's really it's really realistic as for a Bat Cycle. So I'm gonna give this one an S tier. I like it better than Tumbler. Yeah, I like it better than Tumbler. I would actually take the Batpod over some of the Bat Cycles. That's the only reason why I like it more than Tumbler. Because I'd take the Batmobile over the Tumbler any day, but I think I would take the Batpod over most of the Bat Cycles. Next is the Tumbler. I actually don't like this because it's so small. You can't really tell it's a Tumbler. It looks like a toy car. I like my version of the Tumbler, which obviously is $300. That's my favorite version of the Lego Tumbler, but this version of the Lego Tumbler is not it. I don't like how it's so small. I'm going to give this one a D as well, just like the Bane's one. It's very just black Tumbler. I wish it was bigger. Maybe, I think the one in the new Batman game too is bigger, so I think I'm going to enjoy that one a lot more. Next is the Armored Car, which is what Bane drives. D tier. I don't remember this in the movie at all. Maybe it is. I think they just put it in the thing, but it's just an armored car for Bane to drive in. It's not anything special. D tier. Next is the Arrow Cycle from the Arrow DLC, obviously. I don't remember Arrow in his TV show ever. Like, he may have driven a motorcycle, but I don't think I ever, like, considered him, like, having a motorcycle, like, making that deterioration. Like, oh, Green Arrow has a motorcycle. So I'm going to give him a D tier as well. Plus, it's a very plain dark pine green bike that looks kind of black, so whatever. Next is Harley Quinn's hammer truck from the Squad DLC. This is the hammer truck that she always has. I know you can buy this in real life with the hammer that goes like that. I'm gonna give it a C tier because it is kind of more known, but it's, I don't know, her having a monster truck with a hammer going that comes down on the side is kind of, it screams Harley. It definitely screams Harley in the animated series too, but I don't know, I just, something about it, it's just not clicking with me. But I don't hate it as much as a lot of the other things here. Next is Harley Quinn's motorcycle, which seems to fit Harley Quinn more. It's very chunky, but I do like the little pattern on the back here. The diamonds look very cool. I'm going to give this one a D, though. I think I like the monster truck more than that because it's kind of a weird build. So, yeah, that's all of... Also, that was from the Squad DLC as well. Also, that was all of the vehicles. So now I'm gonna go over here and we're gonna do the characters. So I will be doing every suit for every character. So Batman, all the suits, and then I'll be doing all the DLCs. And I'm gonna expect there to be a lot of S tiers. I'm not gonna lie because a lot of
Me.
okay, that scared the shit out of me. I'm not gonna lie. Him talking scared the shit out of me. But a lot of these minifigs I want in real life, and a lot of these minifigs are fucking dope as shit. So I'm expecting a lot of S tiers, but on the same times, there are also going to be a lot of D tiers. I feel like it's going to go 50-50 with me. If I'm going to really either love it or I really hate it. And it's just going to be some in the middle. Because a lot of these, like, there are a lot of these things that I'm like, why would you add that? But, okay, let's just get started. First, regular Batman. Regular Batman looks sick as fuck. I really like. I think this is the new 52 bat suit design. I might be wrong, so you can tell me in the comments what bat suit this is actually based off of. But I think it's the new 52 Batman suit. Great. It incorporates the cowl with the no chin piece, which I think. Okay, I think the Batman cowls keep just going downhill. The first Batman cowl, best chin piece, all that nostalgia, fantastic, best. I think it's best not even with nostalgia regions. I just think it looks the best. Next, they try to do this with the Batfleck movie coming out. They made like the shorter ears and the kind of stockier head with the no chin thing. It was down, but I enjoy it. Next is the new ones that's coming out, which like all the bat suits are gonna have that little like hood or whatever in the next game. I don't really like it as much. I think it looks really good as like when Batman rides the Bat Cycle and he has like the Bat helmet. That looks fantastic for that. But as just the Bat suit helmet, don't like it. So, but that's my little rant. So back to this. I'm just ranting a lot today about Legos, but back to this suit in particular. I'm going to give this suit an A, non S, but a very solid Batman. Next is the sonar suit. Very cool. It has the classic cowl, like I said, but it looks exactly like the one, or not exactly like the one, but they updated it, but it looks like a lot like the one from number 2, with the goggles with the red and the green or whatever. I'm gonna give this one a C tier. It is not the worst, but it's definitely not the best, and I don't know, it's not my favorite bat suit. The power suit. This power suit, in my opinion, is an upgrade. I know it kind of does suck that there's no boxing gloves, but just as the power suits go, I really like that helmet, and that visor is so baller. And I like the little jetpack that they get for the explosives too. And it's a very big, like, armored Batman, which is dope. I'm gonna give this one a B tier. Very cool Batman design. Also, one thing I like about this game now for the ranking videos is that I can bring this shit in and we can see the person close up. It's the first game we could do that. Next is the sonar suit, which is also an awesome Batman suit. The bat symbol is a little wonky, but I like the gun for it. I love the cowl for it. The cape is also cool. I love that light gray. I wish they made this cowl in real life. It's very great. I'm gonna rank this. I actually like this more than the original, just regular Batman. I'm gonna rank this as an S tier. I think this is my favorite bat suit in the whole game. I'm gonna put that down now. It is fantastic looking, S tier. Next is the spacesuit. I actually really don't enjoy this spacesuit for Batman. It's kind of too like chunky for him. I wish it was more sleek, kind of like an Iron Man suit. Plus the jetpack is really weird. I do like when the wings are fully extended though. The wings look sick as fuck. But the jetpack is too chunky, especially when you don't have the wings unfolded. And I like the little mask thing that he wears and the color of his little goggles. But the chest piece I don't like because it looks too bulky as well. And it was weird for a chest piece to look bulky with the amount of design it has on it. So I'm going to give this one also an S tier. I mean, not S tier, a C tier. Oh my god, not an S tier. Next is the Arctic suit. I think this is a very big upgrade in the Arctic suit. I like the gun a lot. I like the front of the gun. The back of the gun is kind of whack. I kind of wish they would have took time with the back of the gun too, but it's whatever. Or change a different part than that little like prong stud. But the bat suit itself though is sick as fuck. I love the white on it. I love the white cowl. The white cowl is awesome with the polar white eyes. And the white cape is fantastic. And the white Batmobile is great. I'm going to give this one a B tier. The gun holds it back from being an A tier, but I like the suit a lot. Very classic Arctic, so B tier. Next is the electricity suit. I actually like the electricity suit from Lego Batman 2 more than this. I don't really like the backpack that they gave him or the gun that they gave him. But the design on the actual Batsuit is cool, is really cool. But I do like the original one better, and I'm giving it a C tier. Next is the scuba suit, and I've grown to like this suit a lot. The flippers are whack, but the scuba part of it and the harpoon gun and the chest piece and the little scuba tank and especially the scuba mask. The scuba mask is really cool, and I love the navy blue Batman look. It's sick. I think if they do a blue Batman suit, I think it has to be navy. I don't like the bright blue Batman suits, but the navy Batman suits are fantastic. The flippers are gonna give this rank this down though. I'm gonna give this a C. It's average. I wish I could give it a B, but if it didn't have the flippers, I think it would be a B tier. But definitely great suit. So I'm gonna leave this as, I guess, Sonar Batman since it's my favorite, and I'm just gonna switch to Robin. So this is Robin, original Robin, Tim Drake Robin, classic. It looks a lot like it did in Lego Batman 1. I am going to rank this Robin a C tier. Not my favorite Robin. Obviously, I don't really like the comb over of this Robin. And it kind of looks awkward, but the suit of the Robin design looks great. Looks like a fantastic red Robin suit. And it looks like a perfect Tim Drake suit. So, yeah. Next is the Hazard suit, making its return. It looks like a better version of a hazmat suit. I like the Grid Sucker. I'm going to give this one a C tier. I don't really like that. I think the hazmat suit is very nostalgic, but it's a horrible suit. Like, really? It looks dumb as fuck. But, yeah. C tier. Techno suit. Techno 2's also making a return. I think they upgraded this one as well, but I don't really like this one. It has the back thing, and it has, like, the weird, like, techno glasses. But I don't like it. I'm going to give this one a D tier. It's actually not really a good suit, in my opinion. Next is also another D tier, because the Illumination suit kind of sucks. It's very blinding. And it's like a race car driver suit. And I think, why do we need this suit? It's kind of dumb. Dumb suit. Next is the dive suit, which they upgraded from the first one a lot. I like the gun that they give him, and I like the little scuba tank that they give him too. I'm gonna rank this one a C tier because it's improved from the first one, but it's still like not a cool suit, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't know, the dive helmet's not cool. Next is the helmet suit, which is basically just Robin with a Dr. Fate helmet. I'm gonna have to give this one a D tier because I don't like Robin wearing the Dr. Fate helmet. So yeah, D tier. Not saying that I don't like the Dr. Fate helmet, but it just doesn't belong on Robin. Next is the magnet suit, which they upgraded from the first one as well, and the second one, right? It was in the second one. Upgrade, still saucepans. I like the magnet that they gave him, but I really like the mask that they gave him. It's really cool, for a magnet suit at least. I'm going to give this one still a C tier. Robin's suits in this game actually kind of suck for design-wise. But yeah, next is the sphere suit, which is getting a D tier. It actually looks awful. I like the design of the acrobat suit way better, but the circles and the diamonds on it suck. And I think they kind of went with like a Nightwing skin, but like colors, but leave it to Nightwing. That's all Robin. Next is Alfred. I really like this version of Alfred. I think this is based off the animated series. He has this little platter here. He fucks shit up when he swings with that platter. I'm gonna give him a B tier. Very classic character, very great with the hand behind his back or whatever. Very classic character to have in a Lego Batman game, and he looks fantastic in this game. Nothing else I can say really about Alfred. He's just a GL around. Next is Green Lantern. Green Lantern really just doesn't change. He kind of looks the same, but honestly, I probably played as him. It's a tie, but I think I played as him the most while collecting it. I think he was just good to play as, I guess. I just kept finding myself back to him. He has a great design. I like his ring. I like how it has like the actual ring symbol on his ring now, which is great. It's not just a glowing hand. I'm going to give this one an A. He's a solid Green Lantern character. I don't think you can actually improve on this. more. And I know that the Lego movie, which is going to be the next Lego game that I play, has him with the buck teeth or whatever, because it's Jonah Hill playing him, and it's definitely a downgrade. So, A tier. Next is Martian Manhunter. I love this Martian Manhunter minifig. I have it. I love the blue cape for it. I think that's a solid Martian Manhunter. There's a reason why Martian Manhunter minifig hasn't changed in all these years, because I think they nailed it the first time. This is also an A tier. Doesn't bring me to S just yet, but it's still great. And then this version of Martian Manhunter, the big fig version of him, I'm going to give a B tier. I used to really love this version when I was a kid. I was like, oh my god, he looks so cool. He could burn into a big fig. Oh my gosh. But then realizing that the Green Martians actually don't look like big figs in the comics, and they just made him a big fig just so he could change to that form. But it's like the Green Martians are regular size and the white Martians are the big figs. Why would they make the Green Martians the big fig? Just so that Martian Manhunter can have a big fig form, I guess. I don't know. It still looks cool, but I don't know, unpractical for me, I guess, because I wish he would be smaller, I guess. Plus, this is his Martian form. This is what green Martians look like. Why would you grow him? Because that's what the Martians look like. Weird, whack. Next is Cyborgs. This Cyborg, real improvement on the last one. This Cyborg is great. I own this Cyborg as well. I'm giving this Cyborg a B tier. Solid Cyborg. I don't really think you can... You can definitely improve on it, because I do have a minifig that I like better than this one. But definitely a solid Cyborg. Next is just this Cyborg in orange with this power suit. One big arm and like a rocket pack. I think that it actually really doesn't change much for Cyborg. So I'm just going to give it a B as well. Because it doesn't really add anything, but it doesn't really take away anything from Cyborg. Next is the sonar suit, which I never played. I always had Batman to use sonar. I really don't like the thing on his chest. The gun is alright. It's not as cool as Batman's gun. And the little back thing is actually bad. I'm going to rank this one a D. And the color scheme of that, like, blue, not it. Next is the spacesuit, which is just yellow. Again, this one doesn't really take away or add anything to Cyborg, so I'm going to rank it a B, too. Next is the stealth suit, which is just him as a washing machine. D tier, nothing else to say. He's a washing machine. Next is magnet suit. I like the red and the blue on it. I like the red hat. He has the magnet gun, which is kind of cool. Like I said again, okay, Cyborg's character, his suits don't add, they're so bland that they don't add anything, but they don't also really take anything away. So, another B tier. I like the red and the blue. Very cool. Next is a giant suit. I really liked the giant suit when I was a kid. I was like, oh my god, he can become a giant big fig. That's so cool. I love the gun. It's so crazy. But now it's just like meh, you know? It's just kind of like, I like the big, like all the big figs that they have in this game are so much better than turning someone into a giant suit, I feel like. So I'm just going to give this one a B tier too, because it's just kind of just there. It's kind of just meh. Next is the electricity suit, which it has the same problem with Actually, okay, I don't like the thing on his back, but I think it suits Cyborg better than Batman, and I like the glowing of his tone. I think with this Cyborg suit, it doesn't add anything, and it doesn't give it away, so it's just going to get a B again. Cyborg is a very just plain average character, I guess. So I see it being B and C are just average, but like above average and below average, I think is like what I see B and C as. Next is the Flash. This is like the iconic Flash minifig. This is when they got the custom molded helmet. And then it doesn't have the yellow boots, but I can digress. And I like how he moves in this game. He moves very fluidly and everything. He's having to be A tier, very solid Flash. You know, they haven't changed him since he arrived. The only thing that they changed is giving him the gold boots. Oh, and the little like the electric markings throughout the suit, which isn't. I think that's what makes it an S tier. Is like when he has the yellow boots and the electricity going throughout the chest. That's when Flash becomes an S tier. But this is a solid. They can't really do anything more except for that to Flash. So definitely solid A tier. Next is Superman. Very solid Superman skin in this game. Very classic. Very Lego Batman 2-ish. You can definitely do more with Superman, but you can definitely do a lot less with Superman. So I'm going to give him a B tier. Very basic Superman, but very good Superman as well. Next is Clark Kent. He's very just a timid guy with glasses. He looks like Clark Kent, you know what I mean? I'm going to give him a C tier. Very average Joe. I do like the transformation of him going into the phone booth, though. Very cool. Next is Wonder Woman. They went with the New 52 Wonder Woman, which I think is the best choice for Wonder Woman, especially if you want like a more warrior type Wonder Woman. So you have like the silver tiara and the bracelets and the, and the like the white like the USA look. Very, very cool. So I think this is a great version of Wonder Woman, and it's preferably the version of Wonder Woman I would pick if I ever had to make anything. So I'm gonna go with A tier. I like it better than Superman. I think very solid Wonder Woman. Next is Killer Croc. This Killer Croc is amazing. I wish they would make this version of Killer Croc in real life. I do like my version of Killer Croc, the Big Fig, but the ones with the chains on his hands and the chains on his feet and the head especially, where the jaw can open and move like that. Fantastic Killer Croc. Also, this is the first Big Fig Killer Croc in the LEGO games, which is also amazing. So yeah, A tier. Honestly, can't ask for better. Next is Joker. This is original Joker. He's basically the Joker from all the LEGO games. He is definitely a solid Joker. He's gonna get a B tier. You could definitely improve like the original Joker for LEGO Batman 1. Favorite Joker. This one is a very solid B though. Next is the decoy suit, which is just regular Joker with the thing on his back. It takes him down a peg. He's gonna get a D because actually, like, what the fuck. And this decoys is just putting out the chattering teeth, which is very weird. And there's no point in this either. Like, I don't even know what the decoys do. Very useless suit. Next is the demolition suit, which he goes into a Jack-in-a-Box and has the Harley Quinn thing on it. I'm also going to give this a D tier because the only good part is like the Harley Quinn part. But why is he in the Jack-in-a-Box with the boom things? Makes no sense. Electricity suit. I love this suit, by the way. I love the glowing pimp stripes on him. It's fantastic. It's an upgrade to his suit. I'm going to rank this an A. If I gave the regular Joker a B, this is an A for sure. Next is the flower suit, which they try to went like Killing Joke vibes with like the hat and the palm trees, but they ruin it with having the flower like that. I would just make the flower, on the suit and pick like a regular Joker design, but with the flower. They could have saved the Killing Joke for another suit, but I don't know. D tier. The flower ruins it for me. Next is the Illumination suit, which him in polka dots. I think this is very Joker-esque, and I like the illumination power on him. It makes him look like a disco ball too. I like this illumination power better on him than in Robin. I'm gonna give it a C tier. Polka dots are really more Joker's thing, and it's great. And the glowing thing is more Joker's. Next is the red and blue magnet suit, and with the magnet. The magnet doesn't look as good as Robin's because it's more chunky, but it doesn't ruin or add anything to Joker, so I'm gonna give it a B as well. It doesn't ruin or add anything. Next is the sphere suit, which gives him a live vest that can that can turn him into that. Yeah, D tier. He doesn't need a sphere suit. Why is he like this? Why is he rolling his face on the ground? Absolutely not. So that's the rest of Joker. Next is Lex Luthor, which this regular Lex armor is very good. I like the version of Lex that will probably be in LEGO Supervillains, which is the one I have, I think. I don't mind the chunky armor for Lex, but I don't like the little bottom rocket things that don't work. The back of the armor really ruins it for me. The front of the armor is alright. I'm going to give him a C. C tier. Definitely below average, but definitely cool, I guess. Next is the giant suit. His giant suit is not as hard as Cyborg's giant suit, as he really can't even see over it. Because you can see his eyes over it. Look at that. I'm going to give this one a C as well. It's not bad, but it doesn't really add anything. Next is the hazard suit for Lex. His hazard suit is really good. I really like the inspiration that they chose like with the kryptonite gun, and I like the green hazmat suit. I'm gonna give it a C as well. Next is the decoy suit. What? I actually never pulled him out. What does he have? Oh, he gets Doombots or Lexbots. Wow. I guess this just gives like people to fight for you, I guess. But the suit only gives the thing of the brunt D. Why would he have that on him? Another D tier is the shield. The little minnow thing turns into a shield. Why are we wasting our suit slots on him just coming with a shield to walk over fire? Make him something else. That's a waste of a suit slot. Next is the spacesuit. He turns from silver with like the red face. The red face really ruins it for me. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of like the Iron Man face. Like, why? But whatever. The helmet also kind of sucks. The color scheme is cool, but the helmet and the face suck. I'm gonna give it a D tier, honestly. Not my favorite. Next is the stealth suit, which is just him invisible. D tier. No artistic inspiration, just him invisible. Just him clear. Next is the techno suit. He turns blue and gets the glasses. D tier as well. Why does Lex Luthor look like that? Next is Plastic Man. Plastic Man looks fantastic. He does a lot in this game because he's basically the only way you can get red bricks. He can turn into the little ball, which I'm not going to do because it's... Well, I guess I'll do it. It turns into this little ball, which is very weird because what is the thing on his head? It looks very weird. And he can also turn into a plane and he can fly around, which is very cool. I like the plane more than I like the ball. But he can stretch. He's very great. I like him better than the Mr. Fantastic in the Lego Marvel Superheroes one, at least. I like his stretchy powers. Very, very cool. They definitely could have made elongated man in this game, too, and just gave him the moveset of Plastic Man. Well, missed opportunity, but Plastic Man in this looks great. I wish I had... Actually, think I do have him in real life, actually, now, I think. But it's a great character, great design. Plastic Man is a very hard one to mess up. A tier. Next is Cheetah. I have this version of Cheetah, I'm pretty sure. But very solid version of Cheetah. That's exactly what you'd think Cheetah would look like. Very basic Cheetah. Yeah, there's not really I can say more about Cheetah. She is just kind of perfect. I don't really think you could, mess her up. Or you can mess her up, but you can't really gain anything from Cheetah. I'm going to say A tier. A tier character. Next is Firefly. Also, Firefly's jetpack is great in this. I own this Firefly design. The jetpack doesn't look like that, and the guns don't look like that, but I wish they did because they look freaking awesome. And plus, the one that they do give him is chunky as fuck. The jetpack is. But in this game, S tier. This is my favorite version of Firefly ever. It's from the Batman TV show, which should be what Firefly looks like all the time. Love the yellow and black. Looks fantastic. S tier, S tier, S tier. Next to Solomon Grundy. I like Solomon Grundy as a big fig. Don't tell me otherwise. He looks fantastic. I actually don't think you could make him better in any way, and I wish he was a character in real life. S tier. Perfect. Also, we're about an hour in yet, and I haven't even finished the top of the character list. It'll be a long video. Next is Ace the Bat Hound. I own Ace the Bat Hound in real life. Great character design, like the little dog. You can't really fuck this one up. B tier, just because it's a puppy. You can't really do anything with him or anything. Next is Adam West. Adam West is basically this game's version of Stan Lee. Rip Adam West, love Adam West. He's a cool character, but, he doesn't really do anything. Not like Stan Lee, who, I guess he pulls out a Batarang. But he doesn't really do anything like Stan Lee. Like, Stan Lee could do everything. He just pulled out a Batarang because he plays Batman. But, I'm going to give him a D tier. He's a very average character. Love Adam West, though. Alfred, 1966. He's cool. He looks exactly like the 1966 version of Alfred. But I like the actual one better. I'm going to give him a C tier. Next is Ambush Bug. I love Ambush Bug. I wish he would make a return in the comics. I like the little... when I started reading comics when I was a kid, they had the little ambush thing... Ambush Bug comics at the end of each comic, which was really cool, and I like that. And I love his little design here, and I love his little antenna. I wish I could have an Ambush Bug in real life. He is actually sick. So, B tier. He doesn't really do anything else but just look cool. That's all he needs though. Aquaman, very classic Aquaman design. I really don't like when the trident doesn't have like the little like lightsaber piece at the end of it, because it doesn't look right. It looks short. You can shoot water. You can glide with water. It's very classic Aquaman. They don't really change his design because why would you need to change perfection? I think I'll give him a B tier. Next is Arkillo. Arkillo is fucking sick. First off, any big fig green lantern is fucking sick as fuck, and Arkillo is no different. I wish I could have an Arkillo in real life. The Yellow Lantern is fucking fantastic. One of the only like notable Yellow Lanterns that I know the name of. S tier, S tier, S tier. Big fig lanterns. Every big fig lantern is probably gonna get an S tier. I'm not gonna lie, because they are so sick. Next is the Atom. I like this Atom design. I actually have a custom Atom of this custom minifig of this Atom, because the only Lego Atom is the Comic-Con exclusive from the Arrowverse that is so overpriced. He can shrink just like the Atom does, and I like this. It's a very clean Atom design, and it looks exactly like the Atom. A tier. Next is Atrocitus. This Atrocitus is probably the best out of the Big Fig minifigures. Big Fig lanterns. Actually probably out of the Big Figs in general. I love him. Best Big Fig design ever. Probably best design in this game, I would say. I think whenever I think of good designs from Lego, Dexter jumped out from Lego Batman 3, I right away think of Atrocitus and Arkillo. But I think of Atrocitus first. I want Atrocitus in my life as a Big Fig like this, exactly like this. S tier, S tier, S tier, S tier, S tier, S tier. You actually can't improve on that perfection. Next is Bane. I have this Bane in real life. It's a great Bane. There's actually not really anything that I would change about this Bane. I'm giving this an A tier, and the only thing I would change about this Bane is this, because Bane needs to have a Big Fig form too. This Big Fig form looks fucking amazing. I like the little dial that he has on his wrist, just like the Batman TV show, and the Venom tank on his back with all the quartz. It looks fucking amazing. I have the Big Fig Batman from the Lego Batman movie. I think that this Big Fig is how Bane should be. He should have a little form and a big form. This game does it perfectly. This is his Big Fig form is an S tier, and I like the animations to grow and shrink it, which are fantastic. S tier, S tier, S tier, S tier, S tier. Next is Bat Cow, which I didn't actually know that this was a character until this game. I feel like with a lot of people, I'm giving it a D tier though, because it's just a cow with a bat cape on it, and it doesn't have the same kick as Ace the Bat Hound, because nobody knows what Bat Cow is. I think also Bat Cow is like a demon from like another universe or something. Don't quote me on that though. Next is regular black Batgirl with the black suit, with the hair, with the purple cape. I like this bat. There's another one which is 1906, but I like this version better. Batgirl should wear black, have a black costume in my opinion, not the purple, but the purple is still kind of cool too. I'm gonna give this one a B tier. This is a great Batgirl design, way better than the first two games when they had Batgirl. They definitely improved. B tier. Next is the 1966, which is the purple, but it's not that bad. I don't like the face though with the black. I think they should have kept it all purple, but the purple and the yellow Batgirl is still a great move too. Either or are great, actually. I shouldn't have dissed on the purple Batgirl, because honestly, I would take either or. Both of them are really cool. I'm going to give this one, I gave that one a B, so I'm going to give this one a C. I just don't like the mask. The mask throws me off. Next, this is also another character that I spent a lot of time with getting 100%, just because there's a lot of silver objects, and instead of switching to the suit, he can just pull out a bomb, which is so nice. So I played a lot with the Adam West 1966 Batman, and I'm going to give it an A tier, because it's a really good representation of Adam West Batman. Perfect. It looks great. I think that the new Batman game also has a better looking Adam West in it, but just with this game, it still looks great. Next is Batman Darkest Night, and it is a great looking Batman. I wish I had the Green Lantern Batman custom. I used to have the White Lantern Batman, but I traded it traded it for better things. I wish I had Sinestro Corpse too, but Darkest Night, Lantern, Green Lantern, Batman, fantastic looking. Love the green back cowl. Love the green and black. Love the green black Batarang. I think S tier, S tier, S tier, S tier. Love it, love it, love it. Wish I had it. Okay. And when I said that I hated some things, this is what I hate. There is one of the things. There's two things I really hate in this game, and this is one of them. Why is he doing that? He doesn't have the cape. Is the disguises? Why would you waste people like character slots on the disguises? You don't need them. You could have added Elongate Man and other ones to this game, but you're wasting it on the disguises. D tier. All the disguises are gonna probably get D tiers from me. Okay, next is Batman ZNR, which is the first place I learned about this Batman too. Probably like a lot of you guys. Love, 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 love. Usually I would hate the color pattern, but Batman ZNR being an alien from another planet, wearing the red, yellow, and purple are great. He doesn't have his bat, which is kind of sad, but I love this design. It is fantastic, and I wish I had one in real life. This gets an A tier from me. A tier, A tier, A tier. Love this design. Next is Batmite. I don't have Batmite in real life, and that's one of the things that I hate about it. I love this Batmite minifigure. It just looks like Batmite. I'm going to have to give Batmite also an A tier, because it looks great. I wish I had this minifigure in real life. I don't think you can actually improve on that Batmite minifig. Next is Beast Boy. I have the Beast Boy. Oh, I love how he attacks fucking awesome. Bird, shark, and monkey arms. Okay, and he turns into a bird when he flies. That's fantastic. Actually, this is great. I was gonna talk shit on the head because I have the Beast Boy minifig and I think I like that. They do the head like that, and I kind of like that shin of that like darker green for Beast Boy. But actually, he's great. He turns into the gorilla, right? Yes, I love how he turns into the gorilla. I'm not gonna give the gorilla form a ranking just because he's just a gorilla. But A tier. A tier, A tier, A tier. I think the S tier would only be the darker green and the face change, but this is a fantastic Beast Boy. And he plays great in the game. Next is Black Adam. I wish I had this Black Adam minifig in real life. It is fantastic. I think it actually could not get better than this. Love the tattered cape, love the design on the chest piece. This is Black Adam. Perfect A tier. Way better than the second version. This is Black Canary. I wish I had this Black Canary in real life too, because I think I made this. But she's very basic. I think, what can you really do with Black Canary? This is fantastic looking Black Canary. I'm gonna give it B tier. Basic, but literally can't do anything better. Next is Black Hand. This Black Hand minifigure is so dope. You get the black power ring with the logo on it. You get the custom molded helmet. You get the custom chest piece. You have the one arm has like cut off to see the zombie arm to show the one printed arm just to show the zombie and the zombie head, which is fantastic. I wish that they had this in real life. S tier, S tier, S tier for sure. Great Lantern minifigure. Next is Black Manta. I like this version of Black Manta more. I actually have this version. The tubes are awesome, except for one of my tubes is broken, which sucks for my end, but still a great Black Manta minifig. A solid B tier. You actually really can't improve on this Black Manta. I bet you could do it. That's why I'm gonna give it a B tier, but they haven't yet. This is definitely the best Black Manta thing. Next is Bleez. Bleez, I can tell you right now, the back wings, fantastic. I wouldn't know how they would do this in real life, but still great. The red lantern ring is fantastic. You could probably see the icon on it too, but yep, there's the icon on it. Great, great, great tier. I can guess where she's gonna go. She's fantastic, and I want her in real life. So S tier, one of the best. I also think of her when I think of best minifigs. If I don't think of a big fig, I think of Bleez, and there's one more that I think of usually, but we haven't gotten to him yet, so I will tell you guys when we get to him. But S tier. Next is Blue Beetle. I have this Blue Beetle. Not really. I guess it's not really the same, but I have the Blue Beetle that they made. He's great. I love the little guns that you get. They don't even look like Lego when you pull them out. It's great. I love this Blue Beetle minifig. And as a big Blue Beetle fan, I think they really did him justice here. And this is before Injustice 2, so they paid him greater than they did based him off Injustice 2, like a lot of people do. I think actually Injustice 2 copied him from this game. That's what I like to believe. I love this character. Love this design. This Booster Gold minifig is great. I think what really is better though is the Skeets that they do along with it. I really like this version of Skeets. The blue and gold is iconic for Booster Gold. It looks exactly like Booster Gold. I do wish they made this character in real life, but I actually used Goliath from Marvel to substitute for this game, so for Booster Gold. So I'm not really hurting for it, but I'm gonna rank this guy B tier, very solid. Next is Brainiac, very solid Brainiac figure. I am sad that he doesn't do more in the game. He just has the shrink ray, and he has the gun. I wish that they would have made him kind of cooler in this game, but you can't really but skin wise, he's kind of perfection. I actually don't think I could probably improve on this minifigure, but I think that it covers the basics and it's great, and I don't think you could improve much. So, A tier for Brainiac. Next is Brainiac Minion. I think it's kind of cool to have the bot or whatever. The bot is kind of a cool design, but it's very basic. The only thing that's really that cool is the face. But definitely just a standard Minion. D tier. Next is Bronze Tiger, and Bronze Tiger is crazy in this game because they actually make him an actual tiger, which I'm guessing is in the comics somewhere, but it's still very weird. And I am going to give it, a C tier. C tier for creativity, but I like my Bronze Tiger as a man. So, yeah. Bruce Wayne is going in D tier. This is not my favorite Bruce Wayne minifig, and I do own this Bruce Wayne minifig, but it's still not my favorite. I have a better one. So D tier. Captain Cold. Great Captain Cold design. I like his gun, very simplistic. I wish that the end piece was gray, not blue. That's literally the only thing I think that I have about him that I would change. They actually don't change Captain Cold's minifig because I think they got best the first time. And I like the Arctic Perka and the glasses. Everything about it looks amazing. B tier. Next is Catwoman. I did pre-52 Catwoman, which is basically just like a Batman 1 Catwoman. The cowl is not it, like I ranked in the Lego Batman 1. It's not that good. C tier, the only reason it's good is because of nostalgic reasons. Next is regular Catwoman. Better cowl, way better cowl. Love that cowl more. And it's more simple and black, but I think that's really what Catwoman is. It's just simple and black. So, this is a B tier. Definitely step up. Next is the 1966 Catwoman, and I think what they were going after, they nailed it. I like this version of Catwoman for what it is at the time. The mask and the ears and the necklace very definitely make this character shine. I'm going to break it up B tier along with the other Catwoman. Next is Cheetah Robin Disguise. D tier. Next is Cheshire. The hair is not it. Claws are cool and the chest piece and everything is great, but when I picture Cheshire, I think of her having the mask, the red and white mask. So this is not really my Cheshire, even though I know she doesn't wear Cheshire the mask a lot. That's what I want, and the hair just looks kind of weird for it. They should have just gave her the short hair with the bangs. I think that would have made more sense for Cheshire. But with that being said, C tier because it's not the worst, but it could be way improved on. Next is Composite Superman. This is the non-big fig character that I think of every time. I love this character. I actually have a Funko of Composite Superman. That's how much I really enjoy Composite Superman. I think it's really cool to have this like half down the middle Batman and Superman and have all of the gadgets and stuff for it. It's very, very cool. S tier. If I think of non-big figures for this game, I think of Composite Superman for real. First, I think Composite Superman first, and then Blaze, which is kind of crazy. S tier. Condiment King. You guys might make fun of me, but this is a perfect Condiment King, perfect version of this character. This is the first time I ever learned about this character, and I think it does it really justice. I think this is the perfect way to put Condiment King. S tier, actually, for real. I wish I had this as a actual minifigure. S tier for Condiment King. Croc Henchman, D tier. Croc shouldn't have a henchman. Nobody should follow him. And it's just like Joker Goon dressed up in Killer Croc outfit. Joker probably made him do it. D tier. Next is Cyborg Superman. This is the first time learning about Cyborg Superman 2. And I fucking love this version of Cyborg Superman. I think it looks amazing. I wish I had this in real life. It is fantastic. S tier, S tier, S tier. It does everything it wants to do. And yeah, it's just great. Next is Deadshot. And I do not like this version of Deadshot. I wish they would have just made him have a plain gray face with the eye and I guess the actual eye indent is okay, but the mouth indents throw me off every time, and I don't really like I love the guns, but he has those guns on the other one, and where the classic, it looks okay, I guess, but the little target on it does not look cool. I would take that out. But I know he has it, and the knee pads are not good. Why he has knee pads on? I'm giving him a C tier, especially because I know with the DLC, they improve on Deadshot tenfold. Next is Deathstroke, and I'm giving this Deathstroke a C tier and not a D tier because the mask is still dope as fuck, and I wish they would have done that for the original. But I also wish they would have just gave him the actual Deathstroke that I have without the mask for this version, because it looks weird that his face is armored and the rest of him isn't. So, and they improve on this with the Squad DLC tenfold as well. So C tier. Next is Detective Chimp, which is also how I found out. I found out about Detective Chimp and was like, okay, this is dumb. But then I read the Justice League Dark Rebirth series, and he's part of it. He's a part of that group, and it actually made me enjoy him a lot more. In this game, it's cool that he is in this game. He doesn't do a lot, but I think it's really, what are you gonna do with Detective Chimp? How are you gonna improve on him, this man like this? C tier. Yeah. Next is Dexstar, another animal character, but I love that they include Dexstar as a playable character in this. I like how his ring is on his tail. Dexstar is one of the saddest characters in DC Comics. Changed my mind, and I like this little cat with the Red Lantern ring. I actually wish I had Dexstar in real life. Obviously, that's the theme of this video, and that's also going to be the theme of all these other super. Well, I guess not Lego Adventure. Well, actually, yeah, Lego Adventures. This is going to be the theme of the next. Whenever there's a superhero Lego game, the theme is going to be I wish I had this character in real life. S tier. Dexstar is amazing. Dr. Fate. I actually don't have to wish I had this character in real life because I actually own a custom, and it's on my desk right now of this basically the exact same Dr. Fate. I think the only thing that's different is his waist, which is kind of cool. I love the Dr. Fate helmet in this. Great design, very classic Dr. Fate design. S tier. Next is Doomsday. I love this Doomsday design. I think the only thing I'd change is the feather on his head, but honestly, it actually doesn't de-rank him at all for me. I don't think. I love all the spikes on his face. Look great. All the spikes on his hands look awesome, and the spikes on the back look amazing. This is what Doomsday should look like in Lego, and I think that they should make this an actual minifigure S. Next is Etrigan, same exact thing. This big fig is amazing. The cape is awesome on it. I love his head mold. The horns and the ears are fantastic. S tier, S tier, S tier. Wish I had this in real life. Next is Firestorm. So they only have Romy Raymond's Firestorm in here, which I find kind of awkward or weird. I would like to also know, is in Supervillains, is it Jax or Romy Raymond that's still Firestorm in that? Or is it both? Do they actually give both? I don't know. But here's the thing. I think it would be kind of cool if Romy Raymond's Firestorm in this game, and then Jax's Firestorm in the villains game, because it shows like just kind of like how with Robin, how Dick Grayson was Robin in the Lego Batman 1, and then it's Tim Drake in 2 and 3, and then it's Damian in Lego Marvel Supervillains. It's kind of like the progression of Robins. It'd be kind of cool to see the progression of Firestorm too. His helmet is very cool. I like his face too. The jet blue eyes are amazing. And I like the flames. I like the chest piece. It's awesome. I'm giving this a B tier. I definitely think you could improve on it, but it's definitely sick for a first attempt. Next is Frankenstein. The gun and his shooting animation is fantastic. Love his sword, which is really cool. The big fig itself looks amazing. I love how they did it. Like I said, with most of them, S tier. Wish I had this in real life. Can't really improve on it. Fantastic. All these big figs are amazing. Next are with the creators. And I think he throws pens. What the fuck? So this is Jim Lee. I think he's an artist, right? And this is my other problem with this game. Along with the disguises, I also don't like how there is so many actual people in this game. Stan Lee, totally get it. Perfect. Adam West, yeah, you try to put Adam West as Stan Lee in it. Great. But why are we wasting minifigure slots as well as Jim Lee, Jeff Johns, I don't think Conan, you don't get Conan, but why is Conan in the game? Kevin Smith, all these people, why are we wasting minifigure slots on them? Make us more superhero characters. D tier, love Jim Lee's artwork and everything, but really why in the game? Same as Jeff Johns. Why does Jeff Johns have... He has the Green Lantern. They should give him a Green Lantern ring. Why did they give him Captain Cold's gun? Weird. Oh, they can fly? Can Jim Lee fly? I didn't even check. D tier. For the same exact reasons, but... Weird that they gave Jim Lee pencils and... Oh, he can't fly. And him, he gave Captain Cold's gun. Weird. Next is Giganta. Giganta is fucking perfect. I wish that they would have made this in real life, but I used the first appearance Cheetah minifig, legs and torso, and just found a face and some red hair for it, so I don't actually miss it a lot. I will give this a B tier. Perfect. And she grows like she should. And I will say, her grown version of her, A tier. Just for size accuracy. Next is Gorilla Grodd. I have this Gorilla Grodd. It's perfect because he has like the little helmet thing. But other than that, he's just a gorilla. I actually think that I'm going to rank this as C tier. And this is why. Great first attempt at Gorilla Grodd, which is making Gorilla and the thing on his head. But here's the thing. I think you could 100% make a better Gorilla Grodd. And make it look more like Gorilla Grodd. For sure. I think they should give that another chance, another try, and make a better Gorilla Grodd. That's just me, though. Next is the Grey Ghost. Learned about the Grey Ghost from this game, too, and then watched the animated series after and fell in love with the Grey Ghost. I think this is definitely a very good version of Grey Ghost. This is one that I mean, it would be cool if they gave us a Grey Ghost, but they don't need to make a Grey Ghost. You know, I have a custom Grey Ghost, actually, that does the job perfectly well. I don't need them to... If they need to make somebody make a Mad Hatter, don't make a Grey Ghost. But still very cool design and concept. B tier. Next is Grayson. Oh, I like this character way more now. Oh, he goes invisible. I would have used him 100% more than the Sonar Batman suit. I thought it was just a Dick Grayson in civilian clothes. No, it's Grayson when he's in Spiral. And he's under cover and he's not Nightwing anymore. That actually raises it so much. I'm going to give him a B tier. That's actually fantastic. I didn't know that. That's great. I love it. I thought it was just Dick Grayson in civilian clothes. I enjoy that way more. I'm so glad that they did it like that. Next is Green Arrow. Comic book Green Arrow, I should say, with the bleached blonde hair and the arrow. I've learned to like this version of Green Arrow more than the Arrow TV show. I'm giving this a solid A tier. He's great. You can definitely improve on it, but he looks fantastic. Next is Green Lantern, which is Daffy Duck as Green Lantern, which I know exists in the comics, but that's kind of funny that he's like the main quest giver of the worlds in this game. Gonna give him a B tier, solid character. Kind of funny how they put them in the game. He's more of a guy character, but still a great addition. Next is Harley Quinn. They gave Harley Quinn her hammer back, which is great. And this is the classic Harley Quinn. But they haven't improved on her yet. It's literally the same design as in Lego Batman 1. So, for that reason, I'm giving her a C tier. Because I'm like, do something different with Harley. And do something different with classic Harley, that's what I mean. Do something different with the red and black. Stop just making it the same thing over and over again. Do something different. Next is Hawkgirl. Okay, it's basically the Hawkgirl from Lego Batman 2. I think the hair, I think the crown or the helmet is just too chunky. I like the wings. The wings are fantastic. And you could do definitely better with the mace. Stop making it this ball. Give us a spiky mace ball. C tier. You had time to improve. You did not improve. But on the different side, I'm pretty sure they improved Hawkman's helmet too. They didn't improve Hawkgirl, but they improved Hawkman because he was kind of part of the story. I'm gonna give him B tier because his helmet looks better than Hawkgirl's for sure, but he still has that dumb mace. Next is Heatwave. I don't have to want this gun. I don't have to want this guy. I actually have a custom of this exact Heatwave. I love this character design for Heatwave. It looks amazing. Very simplistic, comic book accurate. Heatwave, B tier. Next is Hush. One of my favorite Hush minifigures is in this game. One of my favorite versions of Hush minifigures in this game. I wish she had a trench coat, but like everyone else does. I'm pretty sure. Does in Lego Marvel super villains, or Lego DC super villains, does he have the trench coat? Does this minifigure have the trench coat on? I don't know. But definitely a solid B Hush. If he had the trench coat, it'd be an A. Next is Indigo 1. Very, very cool. I love her staff with the Indigo Lantern Tribe on it. Very, very cool. She looks like a great character. Can't really improve on her. A tier. Indigo Tribe Warrior, very basic. He doesn't even have a lantern ring, which is kind of funny. D tier. John Stewart. I do not like the hair for John Stewart. I'm going to tell you that right now. They could have done like the little fro. Would have been way better. I do like the green and black suit though. Looks very, very cool. B tier. Can't really... You can definitely improve, but it's not bad. Joker 1966. He has... Since I have full electricity on, he has... I can take full electricity off. Hold on. Oh, it's gonna keep him as... Hold on. Oh, well, now it's just kind of glitched. Alright, Joker 1966. Alfonso Romero plays him. I'm gonna rate this Joker an A tier. Because it looks exactly like it, and I love the pink suit, and I think actually my favorite actor from the 1966 is Joker. I love Alfonso Romero as Joker. He actually is a great live action Joker. Proved me wrong. A tier. Next is Joker in the Batman disguise. Obviously, D tier. Moving on. Joker henchman. Classic Joker henchman. D tier. Joker mime henchman. Classic Joker mime henchman. D tier. Joker space henchman. Literally just him with a bubble on his head. D tier. I'm trying to move faster just because we're already at an hour and 18 minutes and we're only not even halfway done yet. So, next is Killerback. Great that they added Killerback in this game. I actually think when this game first came out, I didn't even know who Killerback was, but Son of Darkseid, I should have known. It's actually kind of funny that they put Killerback in the original game, but they had to put Darkseid in a DLC. I like this Killerback. I wish he was in a regular minifigure, but there's a lot more Apocalypse people that I wish were actual minifigs, like Granny Goodness, Lashera, Stompa, Barda. Actually, Mr. Miracle is actually, I do have Mr. Miracle, but Barda, all those other Apocalypse people, I would rather have them before Calabac. So I'm going to put him at A tier. Still cool, though. Still cool in this game, too. Kevin Smith, they gave him the sonar suit because I guess he talks so loud, even though he's Silent Jeff, which is kind of funny. But, D tier. Kevin Smith is cool. Why is he in this game? Next is Kid Flash. Great Kid Flash design, especially because it's, oh my god, Wally West. No hate to Wallace, but Wally is great. Great. I wish I had this character in real life. S tier. You really can't ask for anything better. Orange hair, Kid Flash, amazing. Thank you. Killer Moth, oldie but goodie. Still love the mask. Still a great version of Killer Moth. B tier. If they don't change him by the next game too, he's gonna probably get lower again too, because even though this is the best version of Killer Moth, you can do something different. I have a different version of Killer Moth and I still like it. So Kilowog. Kilowog's face mold in this is actually great. I have a custom Kilowog. His face mold doesn't look like this. He still looks pretty good, but this face mold actually looks like Kilowog, which is actually kind of crazy. S tier. Every Lantern pick fig is gets an S tier because fantastic. Next is Crypto the Super Dog. Love Crypto. The game the laser vision way better than Ace, but you can't really do anything with Ace because Ace is just a dog. But Crypto is a super dog, and even though Ace the Bat Hound is a super dog too, but Crypto just has powers, so it's better. A tier. Next is Kyle Rayner. They just call him White Lantern in this, obviously. He's very plain, even though I love Kyle. Kyle's my favorite Green Lantern. They have the White Lantern ring, the White Lantern suit, and the Kyle's little eye thing protector. A tier. Love Kyle. Larfleeze, standout lantern in this game because of the head mold. Love the orange lantern ring and the orange lantern. Just look above him. S tier. Wish I had him in real life. Next is Lexbot. Lexbot is very basic. D tier. Yeah, D tier. Lex Luthor Hawkman disguise. D tier. Lex Luthor Wonder Woman disguise. Especially D tier. D minus. F. Gross. Next is Lobo. This Lobo design is fantastic. And what makes it better is the chain. The chain is fucking fantastic in this game. What the heck? They should have added, actually, as a motorcycle, as one of the vehicles, they should have added Lobo's motorcycle in it. That would have been really cool. But this Lobo definitely does justice. I love him. And I do actually have this Lobo. A tier. Mad Hatter. The one... Whoa, he throws cards in this game? That's kind of cool. He throws the cards from his hat. Is that it? Is that all he has? Oh, that's kind of basic. When are they also going to change him to little legs? Mad Hatter's supposed to be tiny. I'm going to give him a B tier as well. Kind of a Killer Moth. If they keep him like this in the super villains, he's probably going to get lower as well. But this is, I always say, this is my one answer. If anybody asks me, what Lego DC minifig do you wish they actually made in real life? My number one answer until they make him is going to be Mad Hatter. Or unless I get a custom one. My number one answer is always going to be Mad Hatter. Why have they not made a Mad Hatter Lego figure yet? Next is Man Bat. And this is the first Man Bat that has the wings on the arms. Which I have. I think everyone kind of has this Man Bat. I think it's actually, especially with the ears in this game, and as an actual Lego minifigure, the mobility sucks because you can't move them. But in the game, it looks fantastic. Great Man Bat design. B tier. If they have a Man Bat Lego minifigure, they can have a Mad Hatter minifigure. Come on. Next is Manchester Black, which I'm actually shocked that they put them in this game. I didn't remember them putting him in this game at all, but he looks great. Purple hair, the England t-shirt, or not England, sorry, Britain. The Britain flag t-shirt is great. I wish that they made this character in real life, but he's not on my front wish list at all, but still great character for this game. A tier. B tier. Next is Metallo. Okay. I don't get me wrong. Human Metallo and Robot Metallo are great. But when I think of Metallo, I don't think of him as a green-red robot. You know what I'm saying? This looks more like a Brainiac to me. But it's still great that they have him in this game. Bring some Metallo love. But yeah, I wish that he would have been not looking like that. B tier. Next is Miss Martian. Miss Martian is great. I love that they put her in this game. I think this is probably because of Young Justice success. She's great in this game. She looks good. I like how she changes her muscles when she fights. B tier. Mr. Freeze. Mr. Freeze is alright. I do have this version actually in real life. I have the scuba suit. His gun is probably the best part about him in this version. I really don't like the scuba suit for Mr. Freeze. It's alright. I think they kind of based him off of Arkham City, I guess. Which I guess if I look at it like that, I actually do like it more. But still not the best. Original Mr. Freeze will always still be my favorite. I'm glad they didn't give him that fucking minigun that they had in the second game though. Maybe more compact. B tier. Mr. Mxyzptlk, great addition to this game. The fifth dimensional himself, I wish they would make him an actual minifig, and I think they should, if the next DC modular set is the Daily Planet, which I really hope it is, I wish they really go comic book accurate, not movie accurate, and I hope they give us Mxyzptlk S tier. Next is Music Meister. Totally forgot about this guy in the game. He looks cool, I guess. He's not on my... I wouldn't want him, but the music notes are everything. The music note on the glasses look sick. The 8th notes, I guess. I think that... B tier. Nightwing. This, is one of my favorite versions of Nightwings. I love the New 52 Red Nightwing. I own this minifigure. I love him. Whenever I play Batman Arkham Knight, I change it to the Red Nightwing because the New 52 Nightwing is fantastic. It looks amazing. S tier. Orange Construct Warrior. It's just one of Larfleet's Construct. D tier. Orion. I forgot Orion was in this game. The one thing that sucks about Orion is that he never gets off of his floating chair. I wish that he would actually get off of it and move around. Actually, I've never read anything of like New Gods related. Like I know who Orion is, but I don't. He's not stuck on the chair, is he? Or on the floating thing? That's just how he flies, right? Someone tell me in the comments if he's stuck on the chair or he can actually fly. But Orion in this game looks great. Love the helmet. Love the design. The floating chair is cool too. A tier. Next is Parasite. This Parasite is amazing. This is, if you ask me if they make the Day Planet, my top 3 people that I want in it, Toyman, Parasite, Metallo. Those are the 3 minifigs that I really want in a Daily Planet. So I love this Parasite as a big fig. Parasite can be big fig or small fig. I do not care actually, but he looks fantastic. I really want this in real life. S tier. I like the way he's moving too. Next is the Penguin. I have this Penguin. Very solid Penguin. There's actually really nothing. Does he have the Bomb Penguin? He does have the Bomb Penguin. Let's go. You don't really have a lot of Penguin in this. Very solid Penguin. C tier. 1966 Penguin. I like this Penguin. I like the pink hat. It suits him better. I like the little tuxedo that he's wearing. Also C tier. It doesn't add anything or take it away. Next is Platinum. I find really weird that they put Platinum in this game with the stretch powers of Plastic Man. But they didn't put any of the other Metal Men in the game. They only put Platinum, which is weird. But other than that, she looks amazing. The hair is fantastic. Everything about her looks great. A tier. Poison Ivy. This is the new 52. This is not new 52 Poison Ivy, but this is still just regular Poison Ivy. She's alright. C tier. Also, it's bullshit how there's one mini kit. You only use her ability once, and she's the only one that can use it, and it's for one mini kit in the whole game. And I didn't have her at that time too, so I had to literally go back out and literally go back and get it. C tier. Polka Dot Man. This is how I learned about Polka Dot Man, probably with like a lot of people. Oh, I didn't know he can go into a sphere. That's cool. He throws polka dots, and he rides on a polka dot, and he is great. I don't like how he runs like that, though. Make him more serious. Don't make him run like that. Great character. Great design. Actually, I wish his helmet was kind of different. I wish it looked more like the one from the Lego Movie. But still pretty cool, I guess. B tier. I don't like how he's moving. The question. I actually have this version of the question in custom Lego minifig, which is dope as fuck. Very great. You can't actually really improve on this question. B tier. Reach Warrior. It's cool that they include the Reach in this game, but they just gave him a minion, which is alright, I guess. Can't really do more with Reach. D tier. This Red Hood is fantastic. I love this Red Hood mask. I love the jacket too. The jacket's great. You can't really improve on Red Hood. It actually looks pretty great. You can make the lines on the hood, I guess, look a little bit better, but that's about it. Now I'm just nitpicking. A tier. Red Lantern Warrior. Did you guys know? Little fun fact for you guys: the Red Lantern Corps is the only Lantern Corps that can't dig in this game. Crazy. And I'm not talking Dexstar because I'm pretty sure maybe Dexstar can dig, but as like a cat though, she can't like construct dig. But he's the only. Him, Bleeze, Atrocitus obviously because of Big Fig, and Dexstar can't construct build. So, yeah, crazy. D tier. Red Tornado. I want this. I don't really like the yellow around his ankles, but who cares? I want Red Tornado in real life. There's a custom one that I've been eyeing. It looks so cool. This one is fantastic. I also love how you fly and the tornado that it makes around you. Wait, I need to see now. Oh, he shoots. I need to see. Okay, he shoots little tornadoes, which is awesome, and he shoots a laser beam. S tier. I want this more than anything in real life. S tier. Reverse Flash is great. The only thing that I noticed, though, every other speedster runs normal. Tell me, why does Reverse Flash Naruto run? He is the only speedster to Naruto run, which is weird. Also, his legs go crazy. He needs to calm the fuck down. Even the other speedsters don't really go like that. It's kind of crazy. Which does bring down his ranking, but it looks very classic, very cool. I have this Reverse Flash. B tier. Riddler. I used to have this Riddler too, the streetwear Riddler, but I traded him for bigger and better things. I like the cane that he has. I kind of just wish it was longer. But very classic Riddler. I love the color patterns. Very classic. B tier. Riddler 1966. Great version of the Riddler to like as if like what they were trying to go for, but it's still not my favorite version of Riddler. I don't really like the light purple like that. C tier. Robin 1966, I use this character a lot too in this, especially for every magnet. I didn't want to change to a magnet suit person, so I used 1966 Robin. Love this version of Robin. He looks fantastic, just like the show. A tier. Okay, Robin Lex Luthor disguise. D tier. Saint Walker, fantastic. I want this character in real life. I am a Blue Lantern. Blue Lantern is my favorite core. Love Saint Walker. He is amazing. S tier. If you ask me what are the 3 just in DC people that I want in general, it's Mad Hatter, Red Tornado, Saint Walker. That's exactly what I want. Ooh, Eradicator is also, but Eradicator is definitely 4. Eradicator.
Na 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 Saint Walker.
Why do everyone have like that fucking na 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 na? And it scares the shit out of me every single time. Okay, next is Shazam. I don't have a Shazam minifigure. I really want it, but this is a great Shazam minifigure. Love the chest detailing. Love the cape detailing. Fantastic.
Shazam!
B tier. Only turns into Billy Batson, but I'm not gonna rank Billy Batson. Sinestro. I like him. I don't like how he's like conniving in this. I don't like his movements in this game. What the heck? But they definitely improved on him since Lego Batman 2, especially because he has his own ring now, and yeah, he just looks better. He doesn't look like he's trying to copy Green Lantern this time. He actually looks like his own character. B tier. Just wish he didn't move. If he didn't move like that, A tier. Sinestro Corpse, it's just another minion, but I love that fucking face, especially because a lot of people are afraid of spiders, so they gave him that alien look like spiders. T tier still, but still great. Next is Stargirl, which I actually didn't know was in this game, or I forgot at least. Which is cool that she's in this game, but I know that they make her better in the. They look better in supervillains. Plus, I do not like her staff in this. Her staff looks weird, and I have the other version, and the other version looks better. This just kind of looks weird. I didn't give her a ranking, but if I had to give her a ranking, I would give her C tier. Star Sapphire looks amazing. Her mask looks great. Love the ring. I wish I had her in real life. Blah, 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 blah. I actually don't think you could really improve on Star Sapphire. She looks great like this. S tier. New 52 Superboy. New 52 Superboy is not my favorite design of Superboy, but you know it doesn't matter much. I think my favorite version of Superboy, obviously, it is Leather Jacket Superboy, 100% Leather Jacket Superboy. But New 52 is actually not that bad, and it's my favorite version of Connor Kent. So, oh wait, is Leather Jacket Superboy Connor Kent? If Leather Jacket Superboy is Connor Kent, then he's my favorite version of Connor Kent, obviously. But when I think Connor Kent, I think like Superboy with like the red T-shirt. But New 52 is probably my favorite version of Connor Kent. I'll give it B tier. Next is Supergirl, just regular Supergirl. I don't really like what her leg situation is doing. I don't like that she has the full body scoot. I wish she had the skirt. Um, C tier. Supergirl Classic. Now she got the skirt. Now she looks like Supergirl to me. I like this version of Supergirl a lot better. This is the version that I have the custom minifigure of. B tier. Superman's solar suit? Okay. I need to know. Is this Superman Flashpoint? No, it's not Superman Flashpoint. Scratch that. Is this Superman Beyond? Is this Superman Beyond? Or is this. What is this? This isn't Black Suit Superman because Black Suit Superman has a cape, doesn't he? Yeah. And so this has to be Superman Beyond, right? I don't know what this is, but. I don't really like it that much. I wish he had a cape. It's kind of weird looking at him without a cape, and it looks like it's missing something. C tier. Swamp Thing. This Swamp Thing looks amazing. I don't like the flowers and everything around it, and like the dead moss. I like the vines around it, but I don't like the white things, the flowers, and the dead like bayou things up there. If they take those out, fantastic character. I need a Swamp Thing in real life too. That's one thing that I need. But yeah, this one just kind of looks. It looks great except for those things. B tier. Something New 52. Oh, what the. Okay. The face of the first one with the body of this one would make the perfect Swamp Thing. The only thing I don't like about this is that the vine going across his face makes him look like a cancer patient, like he needs oxygen or something, which is very weird. Would I give the other one a B tier? I think I'll give this one a C tier, just because that face ruins it for me. Next is a Thunderer, which is the people that are on Sinestro planet that he has mind control to work for him. Very cool headpiece. Very cool design, actually. He's just kind of bland, though. But he's bland as a character, but the design is impeccable. C tier. Tim Trick in civilian clothes. Just Tim Trick in civilian clothes. D tier. Next is Toyman. This Toyman looks fantastic. I love the gun. I wish they would have gave him like a little plane to fly around in or to use as a weapon or something. But he still looks great. I need this Toyman in the Daily Pico ASAP. I need him now in general. A tier. Next is Trickster. I have the Trickster thing. Why does he have a chicken? He can't do anything in this game? He can only do the chicken run? Oh, that's kind of weak. The design, though, is fantastic. He looks like a great Trickster. The chicken is weak, though. Trickster is great. B tier. Next is Ultra Humanite. They rocked it with Ultra Humanite. This is what I wish they would have done with Grodd. Why would they not make this Grodd? I love the head on it. Love the chest piece on him. He actually is everything that I want. I wish Grodd looked as cool as Ultra Humanite does. And I wish Ultra Humanite was in real life. S tier. Next is Vibe. I really like this version of Vibe, actually. I like the sonar. I like this. He doesn't look like the CW Vibe. And I enjoy that for that reason. Not that I don't love Cisco in The Flash, I do, but I like the comic book design look more. B tier. Next is Wonder Girl, which should be Cassie. This should distinguish because this is not Donna, but Cassie, I think they could improve. They definitely could have gave her more stars on her pants. Why is there only 4? Why they only give her 1 star on each? Also, she has the bracelets. I don't think Cassie doesn't have the bracelets, does she? I don't know. She also looks like a man. Why does she look like that? I don't know. The blonde hair looks weird. The face looks weird. The face makes her look masculine, which is crazy. And I don't know. They could have done better on the chest piece. I'm actually just kind of hating on her, but I actually don't really like her that much. So D tier, actually. I don't really like her at all. Wonder Woman, she just, guys, D tier. Samurai Warrior, very cool design for them. I like the little Ares helmet that they got going on. See, that's another thing. Instead of making disguises, should have made an Ares. C tier, actually. I really like this minion. Next is Satana. I like when she uses magic, the playing cards and everything. I like when she like circulates the playing cards on the wand or whatever. She flies on the thing. I love the hat, whatever. I love the amount of detail that they gave Zatanna, even though you just find her out and about as a character token, just in the wild in a chest somewhere. It's a great way to a way to spend your stats is on this Zatanna because they gave her so much. S tier. I wish they had a Zatanna in real life. Next is the Fierce Flame, which is a speedster. And this is, if I'm not mistaken, this is the character that like a sick dying kid wanted to put in this game or something, or they won a contest. I don't think it was a sick dying kid. Let me rephrase that. I think this is the character that they won a contest and they got to design a character for the game, and this is it. Is this Fierce Flame? D tier, because I don't really care about it. Next, we start the DLC list. So this first DLC is the Man of Steel movie DLC, which I will tell you right now, not the biggest fan of Man of Steel, so just get ready for that. Okay, so Fiora. Again, Kryptonian, she gets the Kryptonian powers. She's based on the movie. She's alright. C tier. Next is Zod. They base Zod off the movie version, but I actually really enjoy the Zod. I actually have the Zod in real life. And I think that he's actually a perfect looking Zod for Lego, so I actually don't have any gripes, even though it's the movie version, because I think they actually cast him very well, and they think that he looks like Zod. So A tier. Next is Jor-El. I like this version of Jor-El. I know it's based off of this movie, but it actually doesn't bother me, and I like the Kryptonian, the L suit on him. So I actually don't really have anything bad to say about him either. And I like the younger version of Jor-El instead of him making him old. So, B tier. This is Calyx. Weird version. Why would they make Calyx look like this? Like a... I don't know what he looks like. D tier. Crazy. Next is Lara Lor-Van, which is obviously Superman's mom. I don't really... If you really gave me this, I would have never guessed that it's Superman's mom in this. I wish they would have put her in the suit as well. D tier, because I don't know who it would be. Superman Man of Steel. I really like this suit design. I actually kind of like this more than the actual suit that they gave him. I'm going to rank it a B tier, though. I wish they would have gave him, like, from the movie, the Justice League version, but I don't... That definitely did not come out yet. Next is Tor-An, which is another one of Zod's minions, not as cool as Fiora. He's actually very forgettable. D tier. Next is Zod Agent, also very forgetful, and this one doesn't even have the Kryptonian powers, he just has a gun. D tier. Okay, next is a fantastic pack, the 75th anniversary of Batman pack. Fucking fantastic pack. All of these are bangers. All of these are probably going to get S tiers, maybe A tiers, some of them. Next is Azrael Batman. Should I say more? What the fuck was that? He actually has an illumination suit? I sure wouldn't have known that. I wouldn't use Robin so much. Mask is incredible. Chest plate is incredible. Wings are incredible. He can't fly with them, which I don't actually... Does he fly? He doesn't fly in the comics. Duh. He can shoot fire out of his hands. He shoots the batarangs like in the comics, because he shoots batarangs instead of just throwing them. Great attention to detail. Fantastic DLC character. This DLC pack is probably the... Wait, let me see it first before I say it. This DLC is actually the best one to buy. And I am a huge fan of Batman Beyond, but Batman Beyond didn't come with a level, and I'm pissed about it, and I'm a little salty. But even then, too, I think the best pack to buy is just the one with all the Batmans, because I think they give S tier Batmans and Azrael Batman S tier. Batman Bravery and the Bold from the Bravery and the Bold TV show. Oh, they make this one fly. That's so cool. His fly suit is dope as shit. S tier. Great looking Batman, especially for Brave and the Bold. And the Batman Brave and the Bold is coming back in the new Lego Batman 4 game. And it looks cool. It looks better than this, but still S tier. Batman Dark Knight Returns. Okay, Batman Dark Knight Returns should not be a big fig. That's my only gripe with this. But it's still so cool. Big Fig Batman is so dope. But it should not be a big fig. Definitely should be a little fig. But definitely great looking. A tier for not should be a big fig. But it's still great. Detective Comics 27 Batman with the purple gloves. First appearance with the gun. With the long ears. With everything. S tier, S tier, S tier. Because he looks exactly like first appearance Batman. S tier. Everything's great. Batman Gotham by Gaslight Batman. I love Gotham by Gaslight. The Industrial Revolution is my favorite time period of anything. I love learning about that history or whatever, and I think Gotham by Gaslight is great. Love the cape, because the cape looks exactly like the version in there. Love the gray, love the suit, love everything about him. Whoa, I like how he turns in... Whoa, that's trippy looking. I love that. That's probably my favorite one. S tier. Lego Batman Sinestro Corpse. Obviously, it's him with the Sinestro ring. Wish I had this in real life. Great use of the Sinestro Corps lantern. S tier. I'm sorry I'm going fast, guys, but we're about to be 2 hours in, so I want to get through this. Vampire Batman. One of the best looking ones by far. It looks fantastic. Love the long ears. Love the vampire look. Love the tattered cape. He can fly. Love how he flies. And great Batman minifigure. S tier. It probably goes Azrael, then Vampire Batman for me, of how cool they are. Probably my first and second. Next is Zebra Batman. And he can actually use the metal panels, which I find kind of funny. I really like the Zebra Batman look. I wish that they made this in real life and not just the Comic-Con exclusive that costs so much money. Great Batman to add. S tier. A tier. A tier. Let's not get crazy. A tier. Next is the Dark Knight Trilogy DLC. I'm like I said, I'm not. I know everyone loves the Dark Knight Trilogy, but they're good. They're good movies, but they're not good Batman movies. That's what I always say for the Dark Knight movies, is that they're good movies, but they're not good Batman movies. First is Bane, Dark Knight Rises. Why does he only have one glove on? That's my question. And other than that, he's really just kind of a bland character. He just kind of has the design of him, and the only telling feature that's Bane is the face mask. D tier. This is the Dark Knight Trilogy Batman. This is the one from Dark Knight Rises, if I'm not mistaken, because the Dark Knight is all black. I wish they would have did the all black. I have the version from the Tumblr, like I was saying earlier, and I love that Batman suit. It's one of my favorite Batman suits. But the gray does not do it for me as much as the black does. C tier. Next is Commissioner Gordon. I love this Commissioner Gordon. I think this is the only Commissioner Gordon we got. We didn't get Commissioner Gordon in the actual game. That's actually whack as fuck. This is what Commissioner Gordon should look like. I don't like that it says SWAT on it, but it should say GCPD. That's the only thing I would change about this minifigure. B tier. Great Jim Gordon. Usually Jim Gordon gets way less. Okay, also, my gripe with this DLC pack is, why did they only give Joker the nurse skin with the rocket launcher? They should have actually gave Heath Ledger Joker a character, and not just the nurse skin. D tier, because I'm sad that they didn't give the actual one. Next is Ra's al Ghul, which is sad that this is the only Ra's al Ghul we get, is the one from the Dark Knight Trilogy. He looks cool, but he doesn't scream Ra's al Ghul. If you showed me this, I would never have guessed Ra's al Ghul for this. C tier. I wish we actually got regular Ra's al Ghul in this game. Also, why did we not get regular Scarecrow in this game? We got a lot of the people from Lego Batman 1. Why did we not get Scarecrow? Also, we didn't get Clayface. What the fuck? Those are like staples of any Lego Batman game. But I'm glad that they did give him in this. I really like the design of the Scarecrow mask in Lego Batman Begins. That's the one thing that I like about Lego Batman Begins. I mean, about Batman Begins, the movie in general. And I love that this mask for him. Great Scarecrow mask. I'm going to give it a B tier. Next is Catwoman Dark Knight Rises. I don't really like Anne Hathaway's portrayal as Catwoman. I don't really like her goggle thingies that are like ears, but they flip down. I guess it gives a reason. It actually gives a good reason for why she has cat ears or whatever. But I still don't like Anne Hathaway as Catwoman. C tier. SWAT team member, D tier. Two-Face. Also, this is the only version of Two-Face we got in this game. What the fuck? I like this version of Two-Face, except for I wish that the hair was burnt on that one side. Why does he have full head of hair on this side? Kind of whack, but still kind of a cool design. I wish that, the new Dark Knight set that came out with like the little tumbler that has the new Two-Face, Dark Knight Two-Face in it. That's how I wish it looked, but obviously this is just like a prototype version. And I don't know, could be better. B tier. Next is the Batman Beyond DLC pack, which only gave us characters and not actual level, which pisses me off. Ace from Batman Beyond is just a black dog. D tier. Love Ace though. Batman Terry McGinnis, awesome. Love the cape. Love that you can fly. Love that it shoots batarangs too. S tier. Wish that we had a Batman Beyond Lego in real life. Next is Blight. I love that they added Blight in this, and they made him look like a regular Lego skeleton, which is fantastic. He's very cool. I like his version in his version in this. A tier. This is Bonk. Out of all the characters they picked Bonk, which I find so funny. He looks great in this game though. I don't think I would want a Bonk minifig in real life though. So, I don't know. B tier. Next is Bruce Wayne, retired. He looks actually fantastic in this. I actually like this version of Bruce Wayne more than I like the regular version of Bruce Wayne. Why does he run like that? I'm not gonna make him run anymore because I think that would lower the score for me, and I think he looks very great. A tier. Ink, which is great. Why can she not like? Okay, she can stretch like that, but she can't like do anything else, and she can only shoot things. A tier. Looks great. Wish you could fight. Joker, Batman Beyond. Does he have a gun? Okay, he does have a futurist gun. I hate that I chose to have full electricity now because it ruins it kind of. He looks great. He looks exactly like the Joker from the Batman Beyond movie. A tier. Looks great. This is actually I think I might S tier because this is my favorite version of Joker in this game. Yeah, S tier. Mr. Freeze from Batman Beyond. This is a way better version than the actual Mr. Freeze that they gave, which is funny. And I think it's just because of this. They gave him the crab mode, which is awesome. Because if you know about Batman Beyond, you know that his head does this, and his head just stays there, his body just stays there, which is so cool. And he does this in the Batman Beyond TV show, which is fucking fantastic. And then it switches back and it jumps on. A tier. Love it. It's kind of bland for me to give it an S tier, but I really want to give it an S tier. Okay, let me switch back. Okay, next is the only 2-pack. It's the free pack that they gave, and it's the Rainbow Pack. And it gives 2 minifigs, but it gives 2 great minifigures. One is Rainbow Batman. I love that the Batarangs are also rainbow. That's great. Oh, I wish that the scan was in rainbow. Great Batman design. Love the Rainbow Batman suit. B tier. Rainbow Raider. A lot of people know Rainbow Raider from this game too, as do I. Oh, I love that he collides into a rainbow. Great character. Love that they gave him this A tier. Looks great. Next is the Arrow DLC from the TV show The Arrow, and this is early on in.
Arrow.
I'm not even Arrow yet. This is pretty early on in the Arrow series. So it's only like season 1, season 2, I think, so far. This is the Arrow from the Arrow series. I actually like the Green Arrow from the actual game better. C tier. Looks kind of weird like that. Next is Canary, and this is oh, why does he... Oh, yeah, this is the version of Canary that can't scream. This isn't a white canary. This is Laurel. Great. C tier. I wish they would have gave regular Canary her stick. Also, Felicity doesn't use the stick. She uses batons, which I always hated. Felicity, very basic. I wouldn't even know if this was Felicity unless you told me. T tier. Next is Huntress, but they gave the Arrow version of Huntress. They didn't even give regular version of Huntress, even though she was in Lego Batman 2. D tier. There's not enough purple. There's so little purple. I would not know that was Huntress except for with the crossbow. Next is Island Goon. D tier. Next is John. Doesn't even look like John. D tier. Next is Malcolm Merlin, which is great, but I wish they really would have made him more look like the Dark Archer instead of just Malcolm Merlin. Give us the hood, give us the mask or whatever, but it still is actually very cool. Actually, I think this is probably one of my favorite things from this character from this DLC pack. B tier. Next is Roy. I wish they would have gave us Roy in the actual game. I like his little suit. I like his suit here, but I don't like his facial expression. But his suit is fire as fuck because it's more Red Arrow-y and less like Arsenal. B tier. Next is Slade. They gave us Slade that's not Deathstroke, which is whatever, like from the show before he came Deathstroke. D tier. Oh, next is the Squad DLC. I didn't realize that was Amanda Waller. This Amanda Waller is alright. It's not my favorite Amanda Waller. They probably could have made it better. C tier though. Captain Boomerang. Love this Captain Boomerang. It's not the comic book accurate one, but obviously it's the one from, they try to figure off the movie, or I guess it's not really the movie, it's the modern day Captain Boomerang with the beanie and the boomerangs. Still a great character though. A tier. Deadshot the Squad. Now you're fucking talking. The armored version of him with the helmet and the shoulder pads and the gun and the chest plate and everything. This is the Deadshot that I was looking for in the actual game. S tier. Love it. Looks fantastic. Next is Deathstroke. The armored as well. Armored chest piece. Armored chest plate. Armored mask. This is the Deathstroke. I wish that was in here as well. Love it. S tier. I wish I had that Deathstroke in real life. El Diablo looks great. Tattoos or whatever. I know exactly who this is. Fire looks pretty great. A tier. King Shark, as long as I gotta say the red thing, the red mine on it ruins it for me, but it's the Hammerhead Shark, King Shark. He looks fucking fantastic. I love his armor on it. I wish it just didn't have the red thing on him. Then it'd be an S tier for me, but A tier. Harley Quinn, the Squad Harley Quinn, which I'm glad they chose the red and blue Harley Quinn. And this is what I was talking about actually giving some depth into Harley Quinn and actually changing her up. This is fantastic. A tier. Love this Harley Quinn. Next, Katana. Really love this Katana. And I love how her blade glows when you swing it. That's so cool. Way better than the DLC version of Katana in Lego Batman 2. Great character. A tier. Next is the Bizarro DLC pack, which I think they gave this because I think at the time the Bizarro Lego DVD came out, so that's why they gave this, but it's really kind of worthless. Bat Zorro, I do have Bat Zorro, the minifig in real life. It's pretty cool. I think this is one of the only ones that I like, so I'm gonna give it A tier. I think that might be the only one that I like. Bizarra, it's alright. Bizarra's okay. She looks like Wonder Woman, but Bizarro. C tier. Next is Bizarro, the actual Bizarro, which is great. I wish they would have. They also give him the Frost Vision and the Fire Breath, which is the best part, because they didn't do that in Lego Batman 2, and I was really pissed. But love it. This is the best. The whole reason why you buy this DLC. Well, I guess Desaad, not Desaad, Darkseid 2, but Bizarro's great. It's the reason you buy it. S tier. Sizarro. He's a rusty version of Cyborg and with a crank on his back. D tier. Darkseid, fantastic. The only gripe that I have is that there's his Omega Beams. I was gonna say, does he not have Omega Beams he can fly to? My only gripe is that why is he not in the actual Lego game? And why is he just only DLC? And why is his son in the actual game and not him? But still, S tier. Love the Darkseid. Need that character in real life. Desaad is great too. Desaad having the electrical things is great, I guess, but I wish that he didn't have the electrical things. I wish he just shot electricity. This is Darkseid's Torturer, so I mean, it makes sense. But I like everything else about him. I like the character design nonetheless. And I do actually think that I wish that he didn't have the electricity guns, but it actually makes him unique and stand out. So I actually don't mind it. It's actually pretty great. A tier. Green Zorro. I like how they did Guy Gardner's version of Green Lantern for the Green Zorro, which I find pretty funny, but still D tier. I don't need him. And then I like how they also included Guy Gardner in this pack, even though Guy Gardner's not in the, in the thing at all. Why does he shoot chickens? But I like how they gave Guy Gardner in the DLC pack, even though he's not in there. But I like the bowl cut and everything. This is actually a great Guy Gardner design, and I think I would actually want this design in real life. A tier, actually. Alright, and now the last DLC pack, which is the Heroine DLC pack, which is great. It didn't give a level, but I think out of the two versions that didn't, I don't know, actually. I'm just gonna shut up. This is a great pack. Batwoman. Great Batwoman design. I actually like this. I do like the version that you have in real life, but I do really like this mask, and I wish they would have gave the mask in real life. B tier. Next is Killer Frost. This Killer Frost design is great. I actually kind of like this more than the design you get in real life. The hair is great. The face is great. Everything about this Killer Frost is great. Actually, I think I'll give it an S tier. Great. Next is Mara. I like their little crown she gets. Oh, she shoots like Zatanna. That's kind of cool. Very cool Mara design. Kind of basic, but I think Mara is kind of basic. So B tier. Next is Plastique, which is really a weird character to give. She throws bombs. She puts bombs down. Oh, huh. That's kind of a cool way to use Plastique. Very cool character to have in this. Very random character to have. B tier. Next is Power Girl. Probably one of the greatest characters to come from this pack. Great design. Love it. I like how they also made her very family friendly. If you know, you know. But great version of Power Girl. S tier. Next is Raven, and I also really love Raven's design in this. The only thing if I am nitpicking is her face. I wish that it would have been made better, but it's whatever. Actually, I really enjoy this. I actually really wish that they had an actual Lego Raven in real life, and I'm actually sad that they don't. But I have a custom Raven, so it's fine. A tier. Next is Spoiler, which I'm actually so surprised that they include Spoiler in this game. She can go invisible. Oh, I wish I knew all these people who could go invisible during this. Oh, she can glide too. That's cool. I wish she had the baton, but that's great. Actually, this is a perfect spoiler. I actually wish they made this in real life too. Actually, this is a fantastic spoiler. A tier. Starfire. I know they have a Starfire, but I don't have it. I like how they stuck to the green blast instead of fire. I always like my Starfire to have green blast instead of fire. Great Starfire design. Actually, I don't really think you can get better than this. S tier. Next is Terra, and I like the Terra design. I don't really like Terra's hairpiece, but that is just Terra, and I just don't think I just like Terra when she doesn't have the cut, but ooh, I like the rock animation too, and I like how she floats on the rock, and I like the rock particles. I think I'm just hating on Terra's haircut just in general, but it's fucking great. Great character to add. S tier. And next is Vixen, which is great person to add. I don't like how she's on all fours like Cheetah, though. That's the only thing. And she scratches like that. And she can fly, too, because she has the power of a bird, which is kind of cool. But, yeah, they could have... I wish that they would have made her stand up, because she's not feral. She's not an animal. She just uses animal powers. Ooh, I did not like the yellow. I didn't know she could do that. But, yeah, she's alright. B tier. And B tier to end it off. And that was probably one of my... if not my longest video yet, to go through every single character and vehicle and give them a ranking in Lego Batman 3, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I really was looking forward to this Lego game because this was actually the one Lego game that I said that I always regretted not 100%ing. So now that I actually got this chance to actually go back and 100% it is fantastic. Next Lego game, I'm going back to what should have been actually the first 2013 game that I should have played, but I saved it to last. A, because I haven't played it before. And B, because I was just procrastinating and played all the ones that I had played before. But it is the Lego Movie game, the first one, which I have never played that game before. So this will be like an actual new Lego game for me to play in front of you guys, which is fantastic because I've played almost I haven't played any of the movie games, which is funny. I haven't played the Lego Movie game 1 or 2, and I haven't played the Lego Movie Ninjago game. So all of those will be new for me. So this will be my first new Lego game. So I'm actually so excited. I am going on winter break though from college, so you guys know what that means. It's going to be like a month break of me not recording. So those episodes are going to be coming back out in January-ish. Which is great. And yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching this the last Lego Batman 3 episode. And I will see you guys in the new year. Goodbye.